A bold return to the big game, Scientology's The Question. The 2025 Super Bowl saw the Church of Scientology return with their ad, The Question. This ad marked a significant investment, aiming to capture a massive audience. It aired during a time of heightened dialogue about truth and misinformation. The ad tapped into a universal desire for meaning, suggesting Scientology held the key. It was a strategic move to reassert itself in the cultural conversation. The Question was more than just an advertisement. It was a carefully crafted narrative designed to resonate with a wide audience. At its core lay the timeless human quest for truth, a theme woven throughout history, literature, and philosophy. The ad cleverly tapped into this innate desire, suggesting that the answers to life's most profound questions were within reach. By framing Scientology as a path to enlightenment, the ad aimed at reframing the organization's image. It moved away from the often controversial narratives that have surrounded Scientology, choosing instead to focus on a message of hope, self-discovery, and spiritual fulfillment. The ad's visuals reinforced this message. It featured a diverse cast of individuals from various walks of life, all united by a shared sense of longing and a desire for something more. Their journeys, though unique, converged on a single point, the pursuit of truth. This universal theme allowed viewers to connect with the ad on a personal level, regardless of their background or beliefs. It invited them to consider the possibility that Scientology, despite its controversial past, might hold valuable insights into the human condition. The Super Bowl ad was just one piece of a larger puzzle in Scientology's ongoing efforts to revitalize its image. In recent years, the organization has implemented a multifaceted strategy aimed at reaching new audiences, promoting its social betterment programs, and showcasing a more approachable and transparent face. Central to this strategy has been the expansion of its media presence. The Scientology Network, launched in 2018, has provided the organization with a global platform to broadcast its message and control its narrative. The network features a mix of documentaries, original series, and public service announcements, all designed to highlight the positive aspects of Scientology and its impact on the lives of its members. In addition to its media efforts, Scientology has also increased its focus on social betterment programs. These programs, which address issues like drug addiction, human rights abuses, and illiteracy, are often presented as evidence of Scientology's commitment to making a positive contribution to society. This renewed emphasis on social activism allows Scientology to engage with the public on a different level. It shifts the focus away from its often controversial beliefs and practices and towards its efforts to address real-world problems. One of the most prominent social betterment programs promoted by Scientology is the Foundation for a Drug-Free World. This organization, supported by the Church of Scientology, has been actively campaigning against drug abuse for decades. In recent years, the foundation has shifted its focus to address the growing fentanyl crisis, which has ravaged communities across the United States. The 2025 Super Bowl, held in New Orleans, provided a poignant backdrop for this message, as the city has been deeply impacted by the opioid epidemic. The foundation's presence at the Super Bowl went beyond the ad itself. They hosted events, distributed educational materials, and partnered with local organizations to raise awareness about the dangers of fentanyl. They also heavily promoted their Truth About Drugs campaign, which provides factual information about various drugs and their effects. This campaign, aimed at both youth and adults, emphasizes prevention through education, empowering individuals to make informed decisions about their health. The DEA's 2023 statistics paint a grim picture of the fentanyl crisis. Seizures of fentanyl increased dramatically, and the drug was linked to a significant percentage of overdose deaths. These alarming figures underscore the urgency of the Foundation's message and the importance of their work in combating this deadly epidemic. Section 5. A Year of Expansion and Impact, Scientology's 2024. The Church of Scientology saw significant growth in 2024, marked by new ideal orgs in major cities. The organization reported a surge in new members and increased social betterment activities. Each new ideal org opening was a major media event, showcasing Scientology's expanding influence. These state-of-the-art facilities appeared in cities like Austin, Mexico City, Chicago, and Paris. The openings featured prominent Scientologists and local dignitaries, enhancing the church's image. Section 6. Narconon, a shift towards exclusivity and celebrity endorsement. Narconon, Scientology's drug rehabilitation program, has long been both lauded and criticized. While proponents point to its success stories and drug-free approach, critics have raised concerns about its methods and ties to Scientology. In recent years, Narconon has undergone a noticeable shift in its approach. Facing legal challenges and negative publicity, the organization has scaled back its operations, focusing on smaller, more exclusive facilities that cater to a higher-end clientele. These VIP facilities, often located in secluded and picturesque settings, offer a more personalized and discreet experience for individuals seeking treatment. The shift towards exclusivity has also been accompanied by a renewed emphasis on celebrity endorsements. Michelle Stafford and Steve Barra, both high-profile figures in their respective fields, have publicly praised Narconon, crediting the program with helping them overcome personal struggles. These endorsements, strategically amplified through Scientology's media channels, are intended to bolster Narconon's credibility and attract a wider audience. This new approach, combining exclusivity with celebrity appeal, represents a calculated effort to reposition Narconon within the competitive landscape of drug rehabilitation. By targeting a more affluent demographic and leveraging the influence of well-known figures, Narconon aims to rebuild its reputation and attract new clients. Section 7. Navigating controversy, a balanced perspective. It is impossible to discuss Scientology without acknowledging the controversies that have plagued the organization for decades. Allegations of abuse, financial impropriety, and cult-like practices have dogged Scientology for years, leading to numerous lawsuits, government investigations, and critical media exposés. While this essay focuses on Scientology's recent efforts to revitalize its image, it is essential to acknowledge these controversies and present a balanced perspective. The information presented here is intended to be factual and objective, avoiding sensationalism or unsupported claims. It's important to note that Scientology vehemently denies these allegations, often claiming they are fabricated by disgruntled former members or organizations with an anti-religious agenda. The organization has a long history of aggressively defending itself against its critics, both in the courts and in the media. This complex and often contentious history continues to shape public perception of Scientology. While the organization has made strides in promoting its social betterment programs and presenting a more positive image, the shadow of past controversies lingers, making it a challenge for Scientology to fully shed its controversial reputation. Section 8. Inspiring action, a call for a drug-free world. The Super Bowl ad, The Question, served as more than just an image-building exercise for Scientology. It culminated in a call to action, urging viewers to learn more about the foundation for a drug-free world and its efforts to combat drug abuse. This call to action reflects a broader trend within Scientology's recent public relations strategy, a shift from defensive posturing to proactive engagement. Rather than simply refuting criticism, the organization is increasingly focused on promoting its social betterment programs and encouraging public participation. The Foundation's website, prominently displayed at the end of the ad, provides a wealth of information about drugs, their effects, and prevention strategies. It features personal stories from individuals impacted by drug abuse, educational materials for parents and educators, and resources for those seeking help for themselves or loved ones. By directing viewers to this website, Scientology aims to empower individuals to make informed decisions about drugs and contribute to creating a drug-free world. This call to action reflects the organization's belief that education and awareness are essential tools in combating drug abuse and its devastating consequences. Section 9. Seeking Answers, an invitation to learn more. The 2025 Super Bowl ad, The Question, marked a significant moment in Scientology's ongoing efforts to reshape its public image. By tapping into universal themes, highlighting social betterment programs, and strategically leveraging media platforms, the organization aimed to reach a wider audience and spark a renewed interest in its message. Whether this strategy will ultimately prove successful remains to be seen. Scientology's controversial history continues to cast a long shadow, and its efforts to rebrand itself face significant challenges. However, the ad's call to action, urging viewers to learn more about the foundation for a drug-free world, offers a starting point for those seeking to understand Scientology's social activism and its potential impact. The Foundation's website provides a wealth of information about the organization's drug prevention efforts, its approach to rehabilitation, and its broader mission of creating a better world. It serves as an invitation to delve deeper, to ask questions, and to form one's own conclusions about this often misunderstood and controversial organization.